In last week's video, I completed my first day's flying along the U.S. Mexico border. In this video, I set out on day 2, landing at Maverick County International Airport near Eagle Pass, Texas, formerly Eagle Pass Army Airfield. On the way, I play tag with a U.S. Border Patrol helicopter.
Determination Kilo 1456 Zulu, wind 310 at 7, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 2.16, altimeter 3003, expect visual approach, line departure runway 36 left, right hand runway 32, and advise this contact, you have information Kilo.
Alright, ground is 121.8, tower is 120.1. Laredo ground, Luscombe 1813 Kilo at Barker Aviation with Kilo. Ready for taxi.
Luscombe 1813 Kilo, Laredo ground. Are you looking to depart VFR? Do you have an IFR flight plan?
No VFR today.
Luscombe 1813 Kilo, Laredo ground, only 36 left, taxi via Echo Golf Foxtrot.
Echo Golf Foxtrot for 13 Kilo.
Tusky 70, fly runway heading, climb and maintain 5,000.
And I think you said for runway 36.
Tusky 70, contact Houston Center, we'll see you.
Echo, there's Echo, cool. Alright, we're in good shape. Echo Golf Foxtrot.
Tusky 30, runway 36 right, wind 310 to clear for the option. Tusky 65 right, close traffic approved.
Laredo Tower, Luscombe 1813 Kilo. Do I turn right on Gulf here?
Affirm, sir.
Thank you.
The Luscombe 13 Kilo, what's your direction for departure?
I'd like to turn out to the west. I'm going to stay pretty low altitude, 1000 AGL, fly over to the border, and then head north along the border.
Copy.
Oh, here we go. And let me just do a real quick trick, get rid of the ice. All right. And then tower's 120.1. Laredo Tower, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, holding short at 36 left, ready for departure. Oil pressure's good over.
Luscombe 1813 Kilo, Laredo Tower, runway 36 left, 1310 at 10, clear for takeoff, westbound departure is approved.
Luscombe 1813 Kilo, cleared for takeoff, runway 36 left.
Tusky 65, runway 36 right, wind 310 at 10, cleared for the option, and traffic departing off the left is a light civil.
Russia 36 right, we're base gear down, and copy traffic, have it in sight.
Mid-South 269, Laredo ground, cleared to the Lima Alpha Foxtrot Airport via direct. On departure, climb and maintain 3000, expect flight level 190 within 10 minutes. Departure frequency 127.8, squawk 4034.
That's confuser, must break out to these 3 mile initial.
Mid-South 269, read back correct, and runway 36 left, taxi via Echo Golf Foxtrot.
So I want to get up to about 1500.
Tusky 30, request break out to the east, 3 mile initial, 36 right.
Tusky 30, breakout to the east is approved, break altitude 2500, 2000, the brake right turns.
Tusky 30, break out to the 2500, initial altitude, right turns.
Cool, so we're headed west, that's what we want. Over Laredo. And yeah, we got a north wind for sure. Pushing us across the ground. Oil pressure's good, oil temperature's coming up. So we're gonna head over to the border. We got some tall...
Tusky 65 right, close traffic approved.
Tall
Right,
towers
Tusky 65.
in front of us here. That's the river right there. So that's got to be Nuevo Laredo over there. That's got to be the
Tower, Tusky 65.
Rio Grande right here. And where are those towers?
Husky 65 Tower, go ahead.
After this pattern, we'd like to get our clearance back to Randolph if able.
Somewhere
Husky
back
65,
there.
have your clearance advised, ready to copy.
Husky 65, ready, copy.
Husky 65 is cleared to Randolph Air Force Base via the Gatula Vortac, Lemming 1 arrival, then direct. On departure, maintain 3, expect 13,000 in 10 minutes, departure frequency 127.8, squawk 4562.
Tusky 65, clear to Randolph via direct to Gatula Vortac, Lemic 1, then direct. On departure, climb maintain 3,000, 10 minutes after, 127.8, squawk 4562.
Oil pressure's good, oil temperature's
Husky
good.
65 readback is correct, and expect one additional pass after this one for IFR separation. Have to get a Merlin out prior to letting you guys go.
Tusky 65, copy. We'll do this pattern and one more.
Telescope 13 Kilo, if you hear this transmission, frequency changed is approved, and for further flight following, contact Houston Center on 127.8.
Let's go 13 Kilo. Thanks a lot for your help. Have a good day.
In this leg, I depart the Class D airport at Laredo and make my way low over the Rio Grande to the airport at Eagle Pass, playing a game of cat and mouse with a U.S. Border Patrol Jet Ranger along the way.
Route on departure, we'll fly runway heading up to 7,000. Clear for takeoff 36 left, mid-south 269.
All right, so I'm switching over to 122.8. That's Eagle Pass. I may land there. We'll see how I feel. And the TFR, that's along the border. Talk to flight service. It's active only at nighttime. So I thought I was going to have to, I mean, it's not a big deal. It only goes up to 500 AGL. But I was prepared to, make sure I was above that. There's Border Patrol. And here's the border crossing. Or a border crossing. Probably among the busiest border crossings in the world. And here's the suburbs. This actually looks quite a lot more like clean American neighborhood than where I was over or around that hotel. Oil pressure's good, oil temperature's good. This tank is off, and it's full. This tank is on, and it's full. So things are looking good. Engine's running smooth. Sounds okay. No clinking or clanking. That looks like a mansion. Yeah, we're going more than 10 miles an hour slower than normal. We got a headwind from the counterclockwise wind pattern from the, is it a tropical storm or is it a hurricane now? Is that Beta that's out there? So it's counterclockwise winds reach hundreds of miles inland here and impact my speed over the ground. They're coming down from the north. That was kind of a big chunk where the river cuts way over, but I think I'll cut the corner here. Got some kind of a dirt collection going on there for something, some construction, I imagine. More over here. Not sure what they're digging up. Tire recycling down there. Big old tower off to the right there, but it's on the other side of the highway. Golf course here. Oh, look at all this. Keeps going. Got a few folks out there doing some golfing. Right there, just off the shores of the Rio Grande.
Although most of you are probably familiar with the history of the Americas, I thought I'd go over the basics since this border really highlights an interesting division in this part of the world. Upon doing a quick search to get me started, I read that, quote, the invasion of the North American continent and its peoples began with the Spanish in 1565, and so on. That's from a U.S. History and Social Studies article for grades 5 to 8 put out by National Geographic. I suppose they continue that all the native tribes that had been here prior were loving, peaceful people, and that all the Europeans were evil. There's plenty of evil to go around. Within native groups south of the border, people had their hearts cut out, were decapitated, shot full of arrows, clawed, sliced, stoned, crushed, skinned, buried alive, burned alive, and tossed from the tops of temples. Children were popular recipients of such treatment because they were considered pure and unspoiled. Tribes in what is now modern-day America were commonly involved in warfare and ritual violence, too. The Spanish controlled the narrative and used it to justify their own violence against the existing inhabitants in modern-day Mexico. They built their own cities on top of impressive existing architecture, destroying a lot of history along the way. In early America, even after the establishment of the United States, you had the Trail of Tears, which was forced displacement of Indian tribes, broken treaties, and other unfair treatment of the natives. So, as you can see, men were involved, and so there was evil. No one side was all good, and no one side was all bad. Okay, back to the history I actually wanted to talk about. Before the Europeans arrived in the Americas, you had numerous native tribes in what is now the United States. A few examples are the Navajo, Cherokee, Choctaw, Seminole, and Apache. There are hundreds. To the north, you had Inuits, or Eskimos, and to the south, Aztecs, Mayans, and Incas. Europeans settled in the Americas between around 1500 and 1800 during the so-called Age of Exploration. This included England, France, Spain, the Netherlands, and Portugal. Although there were conquering, rebellions, and the buying and selling of land that happened over a few centuries, the end result was that English is spoken in the United States, mostly English up in Canada with French in eastern Canada, Portuguese in Brazil, and Spanish in most of the rest of Central and South America, and also, of course, in the southern part of North America, which is Mexico. Spanish is also spoken by tens of millions of Americans. The reason these languages are spoken in these particular areas is simply because of the countries that had control of or settlements in the various parts of the Americas. Spain was in control of not only Central and South America, but also well up into North America, thus the myriad rivers, mountains, and cities in the southern United States with Spanish names. Some examples are California, Colorado, Florida, Los Angeles, Amarillo, La Jolla, Las Vegas, Los Alamos, San Francisco, and the Guadalupe Mountains. And how about this? Mexico, Missouri. There are hundreds and hundreds of such places with Spanish names in the United States. In short, you have Spain to thank for bringing Spanish to the shores of the Americas.
Yeah, we got a tower right there. That, I don't know if that's Border Patrol electronics or what. And it's not on the map. Definitely got a right crosswind there, skidding us around that corner. See the river up ahead there. Yeah, it looks pretty big here. We got a ton of towers out here. I don't know what they are. I think they're over in Mexico, maybe. Yeah, they're all over in Mexico. Not sure what they're all for. Yeah, lots of them out there. Bird overhead. Bird up the right wing. Boom.
Unlike modern-day American journalists, I actually like to be accurate and not lie constantly. In last week's video, I made a mistake. What we gringos call the Rio Grande, our neighbors to the south call the Rio Bravo or Rio Bravo del Norte. It seemed obvious to me that that would translate as the Brave River. However, a Mexican friend of mine corrected me. It actually translates better as the Tough River or the Tough River of the North.
Is that a helicopter? I think it may be. I wish I knew what frequency they were on. Looks like he's going my same direction. I'm gonna keep my eye out for him, and I will avoid him. I've got to assume that's Border Patrol. No idea what's off the right wingtip here. Seems kind of random. Yeah, I think the chopper's going in the same direction I'm going in. Because I'm not really catching up to him. Bird overhead. Maybe I'm catching the chopper, because he very well might not be going 100 miles an hour. Well, yeah, I'm going right about 100. Yep, I'm chasing the chopper, but not catching him very quickly. Yeah, and I don't know what frequency he would be on. Looks like he's on the Mexican side even. Yeah, I might be catching up to him. Hopefully he doesn't do something unpredictable. What I'll try to do, I mean, if I catch up with him, I'll definitely maneuver to make sure I keep my distance. I can totally smell the smoke. Looks like someone was burning some brush piles here. Yep, I'm catching up with him. I'm catching him slowly. Yeah, I don't know if he's on the Mexican side or on our side. Not sure. I can't imagine that the Mexicans would be spending money on a helicopter on the border for anything. We got a bulldozer over there for something. Well, maybe whoever's doing these brush piles. So, I don't know if this is considered the border or that's considered the border over there. There's the helicopter. Still have the helicopter in sight. And someone lives out here in the middle of nowhere. And there's the helicopter. Still have him in sight. So I'm catching him, and I will swing well clear of him if I end up getting close. I'll pass him on the right. I would tell him that I'm here. Yeah, it looks like he's flying on the other side of the river, but I don't know for sure. And he's actually a little higher than we are. Yeah, he's turning sharp left, but the river turns there. Got some birds here. They're below me. They're staying down low there. Still got the helicopter in sight. Hey, he's got to be going about 100 miles an hour because I'm not really catching him. He could be going faster than that even. Now that helicopter looks like they're climbing. Are they turning around? They could be. I got all my lights on. I don't know, or maybe they just turned the corner. I don't know. Looks like they're still flying in the same direction. Yeah, I'm not catching them at all. So, where did the helicopter go? There he is. Well, pressure's good, oil temperature's good. We got more than an hour left before I want to switch tanks. That was cool. Border Patrol right next to right up my wingtip there. So the helicopter's either slowing down or turned around, I'm not sure. I feel like I'm getting closer to him. Yeah, I'm definitely getting closer to the helicopter. I don't know if he's slowing down or if he found someone and taking a look at him. But if I get a little closer here, yeah, it looks like he's slowed down. Oh, now he's taking off again. It's like he stopped to take a look at something. But there he is. So he's turning around. So I'm going to swing wide here. Or is he just following the river bend? No, he's just following the river bend. He's definitely flying over the river. Looks like he's in Mexican airspace now. Yeah, he peeled off there. He's definitely over Mexican airspace right now. So I'm gonna keep an eye on him until I'm past him, and then he'll have me in sight. Yep, there he is. It's a Jet Ranger. Give him a little wing wag there. So he can't help but to have seen me. Yep, he's kind of hanging out back there. And I got my strobes, my nav lights on. I'll shut my landing lights off there. Yep, so I don't know what he's doing, since I don't have a rear view mirror. Got a rancher over there in Mexico. Looks like a cattle farmer. Got a nice place there right on the river. What is this little platform? Looks like a nice place to have lunch. Overlooking the river. Wonder what that is. Couple guys sitting there looking out over the river. Little house right there, just sitting right on the river. Nothing else anywhere around. Not a farm, just a little house sitting right there.
Maverick County traffic, King Air 8287 Echo, 8 mile final runway 31, Maverick County.
Citation November 2010 Foxtrot on final runway 31, 6 miles, 2,700 for lower.
So this is a town.
Which airport?
That is... Which airport?
Del Rio Airport.
This is a town that is not on the VFR chart. Got a little cell tower here. Huh. Yeah, what in the world is that place? Huh. It's weird.
Maverick County traffic, King Air 8287 Echo, 4 mile final runway 31, Maverick County.
Huh. I don't know what that place is. Couple Border Patrol guys. Couple more Border Patrol chatting with each other there. So here's Eagle Pass we're coming up on. May need to climb up a little bit here because I think it does come to the border. I'm going to go ahead and start climbing. And the airport is at 900, so I want to get up to 1900 to climb over this town, and we got a bunch of towers too. So let's get up to 1900. Oil pressure's good, oil temperature's good. And we'll overfly Eagle Pass. We'll get out, we'll take a break. A couple of Border Patrol boats down there. That's funny. A lot of times their vehicles, they park next to each other and chat. The boats are parked next to each other, they're chatting. Eagle Pass. There it is. So we'll get up to, actually I probably don't.
Maverick County traffic helicopter 31 Alpha is now 3 miles southwest, 1,400 feet inbound landing northeast side of the field, Maverick County.
Oh, that's
Maverick County traffic, Launch 52, Texan 2, 5 mile, final runway 31, Maverick County traffic.
Eagle Pass was the first American settlement on the Rio Grande. Originally known as Camp Eagle Pass, it served as a temporary outpost for the Texas militia, which had been ordered to stop illegal trade with Mexico during the Mexican-American War. In 1849, the United States Army established Fort Duncan just a few miles upstream from Camp Eagle Pass. The fort protected trade in the area and also served as an outpost to protect against Apache Indians. It was held by the Confederacy during the Civil War. In 1938, the city of Eagle Pass acquired the fort and still operates a museum and a children's library there.
That's, wait a minute. So it's Maverick County. The airport is not actually called Eagle Pass. Another border crossing. So that's at 900, so 1900 will be pattern altitude. So we're almost, actually, that's weird. I feel like we're way higher than 1900. When you're flying at 50 feet off the deck, I guess a couple thousand seems super high. So let's get up to, I don't know, maybe 23.
Interestingly, there have been several county officials in Maverick County and city officials and residents in Eagle Pass indicted on various charges of corruption, fraud, and theft over the past decade, resulting in prison time and fines. On a border-related note, the city of Eagle Pass was sued by the U.S. government in 2008 in an attempt to gain access to the land and construct a fence along the border. The border excitement never ends.
So, let's do something here. 119.175, 119.175.
Wind 330 at 9er knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition broken at 3,500. Overcast at 8,500. Temperature 26 Celsius. Dew point 17 Celsius. Altimeter 300. 8 inches of mercury. Remarks. Density altitude 2400.
Maverick County Memorial International Airport.
Automated weather observation 170. 9er Zulu. Wind 330 at 9er knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition broken at 3,005.
All right. 122.8. So we're at 2,400.
Maverick County traffic, Launch 52, Texan 2, climb to 2,000 for 4,000, exiting area. Maverick County traffic.
Maverick County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, 7 miles to the south at 2,400. Going to overfly the field and then descend to pattern altitude for landing Maverick County. All right, so we're at 2,400. That's 500 feet above pattern altitude. The field's at 900. Pattern altitude should be 1,900. So that we're 500 above that, so that's good. We'll overfly the field, take a look at stuff, and land, and then get out and stretch. A little stiff. And looks like standard pattern. 5,500 foot long runway. So, looks like we got maybe some hills here. So maybe the terrain rises a little bit, so maybe it won't feel like I'm so high. All right, I just switched on the right tank. It's full. We're going to come into land with a full tank. I can switch back over if I want to after we leave. Is that it right there? I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, that might be it right there. Let's see, looking at the highways. 3 miles away. Is that it? Next to the water tower? Oil pressure's good, oil temperature's good. We're on a full tank of fuel, this one's off. I feel like we're so high. Yeah, that's gotta be the field right there. That is, just like, no, that's it right there. That's a pretty good sized airport. So I'll land going that way, almost certainly. Maverick County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos, 2 miles to the south. At 2,400, I'm going to orbit the field at 2,400, Maverick County. Yeah, this rising terrain here, because I don't feel like we're quite so high now. Yeah, it doesn't feel like we're quite so high now. Yeah, there's runway 30, and that's what I'll plan on landing on. Sounded like the wind was pretty good alignment for that runway.
Maverick County Memorial International Airport is located about 8 miles north of the city of Eagle Pass, Texas. It's a county-owned public-use airport and averages only a couple aircraft operations per day. Why then, you might ask, is it an international airport if hardly anyone ever uses it? Well, in the U.S., anyone can put the word international in the name of their airport, regardless of the volume of flights or whether or not planes can land there as a port of entry. Some airports have the word international in their name, but have no U.S. Customs officials there, and other airports are official ports of entry and have U.S. Customs officials based there, but don't have the word international anywhere to be found in their name. Incidentally, Maverick County is a port of U.S. entry.
Yeah, there's a windsock. It looks right down the runway. So that's good. Let me,
I suspect the U.S. Customs agents might drive in from town to meet you at your expected time of arrival, as not all ports of entry have agents permanently stationed there.
I'll head out that way a couple miles and come back for a 45.
Maverick County Memorial International Airport.
Automated weather observation 1716 Zulu. Wind 320 at 9 knots.
Yep, it's pretty good alignment. Yeah, rear ground's over there. This is just a canal peeling off of it. Presumably to get water to these farms over here off my right wing. Looks hazy in the direction I'm going to keep going here. Did I say Memorial County? Maverick County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos on a 45 for left downwind for 30, Maverick County. There, I got it right that time. Yeah, I think I called it Memorial County before. But it's not like the pattern is busy. So I'll taxi over on this one, then I'll head down to the right to taxi back. Maverick County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, left downwind 30, Maverick County. Looks like they used to have a perpendicular runway here. Yeah, this looks better. Looks like I'm at an appropriate pattern altitude here. Don't feel like I'm quite as high as I was. I felt like, man, I'm so far up here. We are at Iddle. Maverick County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, turning left base 30, Maverick County. I don't see anybody coming. Maverick County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo final 30 Maverick County. Feel like I'm barely moving. Yeah, the end of the runway is kind of overgrown here. Feel like I'm hovering. I'm just gonna land a little long here maybe, because taxiway is way down there. Alrighty. Oh, little balloon. Oh.
It's fucking embarrassing!
Alrighty, woohoo! Oh, it's gonna feel good to stretch. My right hip is not happy. Yeah, there's the old one right there. Maverick County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilos, clear of 30 Maverick County. This is a pretty big spread out airport. Huh. Maybe they got a nice FBO there, or not FBO maybe, but maybe FBO, but pilot lounge. Yeah, I doubt that it's super critical exactly where and how I park here. Columbia 350. That's the company Cessna bought, I think. Alright, let's see. Fuel off. That's off. Landing lights off. Nav lights, everything off. Alrighty, that was fun. That was a good flight.
An old geezer has worked at this and a nearby airport for decades. This old pop machine was at the other airport originally, then brought here to Maverick County. I enjoyed a really nice break here at the pilot lounge. Apparently, T-6 Texan IIs, Beechcraft Jayhawks, and T-38s use this airport on a regular basis, and this is just letting you know. Laughlin Air Force Base is nearby, and these laminated sheets are just giving us civilian pilots a heads up of other possible aviation activity in the area. None of that would have an impact on me, but it's cool to see the info. Maverick County Memorial International Airport began as Eagle Pass Army Airfield. It was a training base for the U.S. Army Air Forces, the predecessor of the U.S. Air Force, from 1943 to 1945. It shut down at the end of the war. During the Cold War, it was a U.S. Air Force radar facility. As with a number of things on this trip, I wish I'd known this beforehand and done some exploring while there, although I don't think there's much left from the old days. Come back next week when I complete my second day of flying along the U.S. Mexico border, landing at Del Rio, Texas.